Yes, this is a good news for you people. Uh, for some of you that have been trying to tell Atiku Abubakar to step down for the new generation to take place or to take position in presidential election in Nigeria. Uh, it has come to my notice to put this thing online for a lot of people to see. Atiku has been, Atiku has failed again in his own constituency acts. Let me read the news for you. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has released the names of 5 candidates from different political parties scheduled to contest in the upcoming by-elections for Adamawa State, Adamawa House of Assembly, that is Ganye local government area. They listed the names, the successful candidates. They are Honorable Abdul Hamid Idris, APP, Honorable Musa Misa, APC, Ben Jais Abdul Haman, APN, Honorable Said Bello, NRM, Honorable Buba Muhammad Joda, PDP. So these names that I just mentioned now, Atiku fought as much as possible for the candidate from ADC to emerge in one of these names, but his name was nullified. That is to tell you the level the level of hatred, or the level of hatred I can put the level of hatred Nigerians have for Atiku. Atiku Atiku has no political value. But he failed to understand. He thought he has any value. Atiku has no any political influence in Nigeria. Atiku cannot influence any person to win. He cannot support any person for him to be a winner in any political party in Nigeria. So Atiku is never liked in Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't love him. Nigeria don't like him no matter anything. Atiku has been the deputy president of Nigeria for 8 years. So as a deputy president of Nigeria for 8 years, if he was to be someone that Nigerian like, there is no position, there is nothing that he will look for in Nigeria that he cannot get at ease. But for the fact Nigeria have decided to put hatred on Atiku, there is nowhere Atiku is valued. But this man failed to know. I don't know if his money is deceiving him. Now, in each time, every year, will sort his way from ANEC and get a ticket, presidential ticket every year. Every year, Atiku has been making it. I don't know if I'm beginning to think if Atiku is uh, is making agreement with the people he felt that might win, or he's trying to he's projecting himself, because I have talked a lot of things concerning Atiku, because someone who have seen that people doesn't like him, no reasonable person is ready to give Atiku vote, if not for the people following Atiku. Atiku cannot come here to convince people to vote him, and those people will listen. There is no reasonable people that will listen to vote Atiku in positions. So most of the votes you see Atiku getting, Atiku is getting those votes for the people he made, because of the people he made deputy, the governors, and the House of Assemblies. But for the fact of the love the love people has for Atiku is not there. There is no person that love Atiku. Atiku is not loved in Nigeria. Every year, because of this, Atiku made Peter Obi lost presidential ticket last year in PDP. Even Amechi lost presidential ticket in PDP. The ticket was supposed to be for South, for only the South, the Southern people. But Atiku for nowhere bribed his way out and get the ticket, grabbed the ticket. At the end of the day, he didn't win. He even come third. But because they were trying to make it look as if Obi to convince people that even Obi they intend him winning. didn't even come second. Was the reason why they gave Atiku second. Anek decided to give that position to Atiku as the second person, that as the person that came second for the 2023 general election. A lot of people know, not that people didn't know. The first person for presidential election 2023 in Nigeria, the winner was Peter Obi. The second was from APC. PDP was third. It is known. The Gazette said it. But Anek found it difficult to announce Peter Obi as the winner. Then they announced Tinubu and asked Peter Obi to go to court. Whoever that is agreed for the result should go to court, which they know they've conquered the court. So that was exactly what happened. So this year again, it is the position of the South again to contest the election, their normal election. Atiku is doing everything humanly possible. He left the PDP, he destroyed and rushed into ADC, formed a coalition party with other parties in ADC, which we know that ADC cannot even win anything. The only person that will make ADC relevant would have been if Peter B remains there as a presidential aspirant for 2027 election. That would have been the only person that will give credence to that party. Because apart from that, there is no person, there is no living reasonable person in Nigeria can give Atiku vote. For what he give Atiku vote? Atiku that have been in position for 8 years, deputy president of a nation for 8 years, who couldn't do anything. The time he was in the office, he was only fighting with Obasanjo. This man literally fought with Obasanjo openly. Obasanjo was regretting, saying that the only regret in his life was to make Atiku deputy. This was what Obasanjo was saying. He was saying it all true, and a lot of people were seeing it. So since ever he left that office, what has Atiku done? How many people did Atiku, he as a billionaire, he claimed? He claimed to be a billionaire in the north. How many people has he helped in his own constituency? In his constituency, Peter Obi won him in his own constituency. That is to tell you that he is politically irrelevant in his own country, in his own state. So all these things you see him doing, he's only making all this effort just because of the people, the deputies he choose, the people contesting under the same party with him. But for him, Atiku cannot go anywhere. Atiku, even till tomorrow, 2027 election, they will still flood that Atiku. Peter Obi, if election were to be conducted for Peter Obi and Atiku within 10 o'clock, within 10 a.m., the result will be there, and Peter Obi will just flop him. So who is Atiku to come again to disrupt certain people when certain people should think and know the best person to represent them? Then Atiku will come and disrupt them. Disrupt them, share their votes, the votes of reasonable people that were supposed to go for election. Atiku, most of them will go for Atiku. At the end of the day, Atiku will not go anywhere. Let Atiku sit down and let people make their choice for who to represent them. Nigeria is fucking tired of all these old men. Atiku, I think the constitution says when you are above when you are above 75 to 80 years, you are not supposed to contest. How many years Atiku is above 80 years? Men looking at him, you should know that Atiku is above 80 years. So why is he still contesting? Why is no one talking about the constitution? What the constitution says about the age of people contesting for president in Nigeria? Why? Why is every person keeping mute? No person is saying about that. Why? I put this thing for you. I put this thing up. I put this this by-election conducted. The candidate, I put it for you people to see that the fall of Atiku have started in his own constituency. This is the beginning of his fall, and he will continue to fail from here. Thank you.